Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for an all new Sims 3 University Part 17, I want to say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 17. So, you guys are probably wondering, like, who is this guy right here? So, this is Joey Sour, I want to say his last name is. So, if you guys don't remember, in the last part, they were having a house party, and towards, like, the end of my episode, Wyatt received a phone call asking if he would like to go out on a date with a guy named Joey. So he did go out on this date. Okay, so they're at, I think this is the grotto, you guys. I'm pretty sure it's the grotto. So they just started talking for a minute, and like off camera, they were really hitting it off, you guys. And Joey is so cute, by the way. Can I say, like, he is so cute. I barely even changed any of his features. I think I just made his lips just like a little bigger or something. Change up his eyebrows, change up his hair, and you can see by his thought bubble, like, this is what he originally looked like. And before his makeover, he was still pretty cute, you guys. He was still cute. So I'm gonna say, story-wise, that, Joey is one of Wyatt's classmates, and Joey just overheard on the grapevine that Wyatt was recently single. And Joey thought that, Wyatt is cute, someone that he would like to get to know a little bit better. So let's just say that he asked someone for, his phone number just so that he can call him up and ask him out on a date. So that's exactly what he did. And Wyatt, Wyatt being single, and, he's still pretty hurt about Anthony. Of course he is, but, at the same time, he knows that he needs to go out and kind of like take his mind off of things. Just for the time being. And, for Wyatt, he likes to socialize. That's just who he is, and he's not gonna like really like turn down, an opportunity to get out of the house, especially with Anthony being at home. So they've been hanging out for a while, and they've actually been talking for a minute, and they've actually built up quite a relationship. So you can already see that they are already friends. And, admittedly, I have been kind of like showing him Internet Cats video because, like, somehow in The Sims 3, that always brings up your relationship with people. Like, it always does. So that's always like my go-to. But we're going to go ahead and compliment personality. Let's see how he takes that, because he is technically our friend. So yeah, so this is what is going on, you guys. I don't know why they have to like talk in this bathroom, but I guess they just needed a romantic setting, you guys. I'm kidding. Oh, okay, he really likes that. So I don't know if Wyatt is just doing this just for attention. Maybe he's doing it for validation, just to, Oh, what happened? Okay. So it looks like they are good, well, very good friends. So yeah, like I said, I don't know if he's doing this just for attention. Maybe for a little bit of validation to kind of like validate that people still want him, that kind of thing. But, Joey really doesn't seem like, he's minding all too much. We're going to do a little amorous hug. Oh, girl. Okay, and then what else can we do? I don't want to do a first kiss, right now, but let's go ahead and confess attraction. I think you're really hot. And Joey's gonna be like, that's funny because I've always thought you were hot, like sitting in the back of class. I've always noticed you, but I know that you were with your boyfriend. So I didn't want to do anything to like, of course I didn't want to say anything. And why it's like, you're too sweet, that kind of thing. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to him. I think this was a good kind of like a date. Kind of like, well, not really their first dates, but kind of like getting to know each other. So yeah, Joey is so excited. I'm going to go ahead and have him go home. And let's go ahead and check up on Anthony. I want Anthony to kind of like get up, because, it was the middle of their party where Wyatt received that text. And, I have a feeling that Anthony was kind of, around when he got that a phone call asking for that date. So I know that Anthony knows what is going on. So I think Anthony is going to kind of like confront him. I know that they are kind of like technically broken up, But that doesn't mean that, you know, Anthony still cares for him and still like cares about like what he does. I think Anthony is just a little bit more confused on why Wyatt would go out on a date so soon when they just literally broke up. So we're gonna go ahead and just ooh, well, first of all, let's go ahead and put this lobster thermidor into the fridge along with some of these leftovers. And look at Wyatt. We're like, Wyatt, why are you hiding? So let's go ahead and just be friendly. Let's go ahead and just ask about Day. You know, like, you're up pretty late. Like, what are you up to? And then Anthony's gonna be like, you know, where have you been at? And Wyatt's gonna be like, well, you know, I was just out. Like, is there any problem or anything like that? And Anthony's gonna be like, you know, I think I just find it funny that that you were invited out on a date and you were just so quick to accept it. And Wyatt's gonna be like, why do you even care? You broke up with me. And they're just gonna argue just for a little bit longer. So we're gonna go ahead and argue, and Wyatt's gonna actually do the same. Like, dude, you broke up with me. You have no right to even like come between like my business. And the fact that you were listening on my phone call, like, that's even more inappropriate. So we're gonna go ahead and continue being a little bit mean. We're gonna accuse her of being a diva. And Anthony's gonna be like, you know what? Why I have no time for this whatsoever, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back to sleep. And Wyatt's gonna be like, yeah, like, you should go back to sleep. So let's go ahead and just go to bed, you guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick up in the morning. I will be right with you guys. Okay, you guys, good morning. So Wyatt is one of the first ones up. Anthony actually woke up like not too soon before Wyatt, but they are both up. I'm gonna have Anthony just clean the shower and just take a shower. And for Wyatt, I'm gonna go ahead and have him eat some leftovers. Well, first of all, I want him to just clean out the bad food. And yeah, so it's gonna be a little awkward for Anthony and Wyatt, especially with him. You know, Wyatt is just trying to live his life. You know, he's trying to get over Anthony, but it seems like Anthony is still kind of like prying in his business. You know, typical ex-boyfriend stuff. We're gonna go ahead and eat some leftovers. Go ahead and have some apple pancakes. And if you guys aren't, you know, too sure why Anthony is still living in the household, even though, you know, he broke up with Wyatt, it's just because university, they just don't let students really change housing in the middle of their term. So for Anthony, he is kind of forced to stay with Wyatt and Kendall. He's not able to look for other like roommates or anything like that in the middle of the term. The only way that he would have to look for a new place is if he either dropped out or if he just went ahead and waited one more week until they graduated so that they can go ahead and go on their separate ways. And so that's kind of like what they're dealing with right now. So if, you know, if that makes sense. And, you know, if that makes sense for the storyline, because I know any other way, like, it would not make sense for your ex to really be living with you. But, you know, for university, that's just, like, unfortunately, just how it is. Go ahead and, I thought I asked you to clean out spoiled food. And Wyatt, go ahead and use the bathroom and go ahead and take a shower. And Kendall, you can go ahead and... oh my god, it looks like we're going to receive report cards. Oh my god, I'm so nervous, you guys. Oh, yes. Because I know that Wyatt he's been doing really bad recently, especially with the whole breakup thing. So let's go ahead. Let's see what they got. Okay. So it looks like Wyatt's not doing so bad, but they're not doing overall any... You know what? They're not doing bad themselves. Okay, even Wyatt is... You know, he can still catch up. Like, he still has some time, so... And what I want to do is, I totally forgot about, we just had this party like yesterday or in the last part. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this back into my inventory, move the table back here. And I'm going to go ahead and put the bookshelf back where it belongs. And then as well as this plant right there, and I think that should be good. And Anthony, I have no idea why you're not eating. So go ahead and eat some leftovers, eat some apple pancakes, and girl, you need some food too. See what happens, girl? Girl, are you good? Oh, poor Kendall. Go ahead and go here and then get some leftover pancakes as well. There you go. Okay, yeah, so they only have one more sim week left, and ultimately that's when I'm going to be ending my university let's play, because, you know, continuing university after when they're, you know, complete with university doesn't really make sense, like, in my opinion. So yeah, I've had a lot of fun recording this LP, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie.
With time.
And let's go ahead and let's just chat up with Joey. Let's go ahead and see how he is doing. And Kendall, go ahead and clean up. And you guys, it is the first day of spring. Holy crap. It feels like it's been snowing for like ages already. Okay, go ahead and use the bathroom, Anthony. And I kind of want Anthony to, you know, he is still kind of heated from the conversation that he had with Wyatt last night. So I think I'm going to have him hang out at Keith's Comics. Maybe he can kind of like just unwind, read some comic books. Maybe he can read like a few other books. Who knows? So I'm going to go ahead and have him go there. And girl, go ahead and repair that. Or you know what? No, let's go ahead and call someone else. So call repair technician. And we're gonna have Kendall just kind of like sit down with Wyatt to kind of like ask like how he's been doing. And I think around this time I'm gonna have Wyatt just like tell Kendall, you know, about last night. We're gonna tell Kendall, you know, as you may know, I got a phone call from this boy in class, Joey. He actually asked me out on a date. Kendall's gonna be like, oh my god, that's awesome. And he's just gonna tell Kendall that, you know, when he got home, that Anthony confronted him and was just acting a little bit crazy, like where, you know, where I was, and, you know, how can I see someone like so suddenly after the breakup. And, you know, Kendall's just gonna be there just to listen. Let's go ahead and be funny. Let's tell an inside joke. And since Kendall already got the tea, so let's go ahead and use the bathroom. I kind of want to hang out with Joey, so let's go ahead and let's see. Let's go ahead and invite out. And I think going to the Roasted Toasted Bean shop would be okay, because it is 11:45 in the morning. So let's go ahead and see if he is available. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna go ahead and meet him. And Kendall, go ahead and take yourself a shower. And I really want to give them their spring makeovers, you guys. I really, really do. And after that, we're going to go ahead and just chat with Ashley. And we're going to go ahead and send Jeffrey just a couple of texts. We're going to send a secret admirer text. And then we're also going to send a friendly text. And let's go ahead and check up on Wyatt. So we're going to continue just hanging out. We're going to be friendly. We're going to brighten up day. We're going to ask about Alameter. Can I say that I am a little obsessed with Joey, by the way? He is so cute. And I really think that him and Wyatt would make such a cute couple, you guys. Like, what do you think? And let's go ahead and just compliment personality, and maybe we can, maybe compliment appearance, and let's go ahead and check up on what Anthony is doing. Okay, so he is gonna attend a graduation ceremony. Okay, sure. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and visit the graduation ceremony because I'm pretty sure we did well enough in our class, you guys, that we're actually, is it us that we're graduating? I am so confused. Let me see. Oh, you guys. Okay, so for some reason, okay, if you guys remember, at the first term, for some reason, it said that they already got the, well, it said that Wyatt already received his technology degree, but I don't know why it says that he received his business degree, but it's like a level B. And Anthony, so he has a science and medicine degree. He also has a technology degree. And Kendall, so she is working on a communications as well as fine arts. I played university like plenty of times where like, I don't know if university is glitching or not, because they normally don't graduate this fast. Or is it because like they had so much of a good scholarship that it kind of like boosted their academic performance to the point where like you could graduate just a little bit earlier? I'm not too sure, you guys. Aw, and look at Eddie. Eddie is attending and he is just like heartbroken. Ooh, that is loud. But yeah, you guys, I'm kind of confused, and that kind of like throws off the entire kind of like storyline in university, which is like partially the reason why I'm a little annoyed, because like I don't know really what's like going on. The graduation ceremony for Anthony is starting. The graduation ceremony for Wyatt is starting, but I don't know. Okay, so last term. So remember last term when before they left from their dorms, Kendall was actually attending the graduation ceremony. So technically she graduated as well. This is so confusing, you guys. Oh my god. So what I'm going to do, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward until they are out. I will be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back. So it looks like they just completed a graduation. So under the student tab, you guys, you are done with classes for the term and your report card is coming soon. Don't forget to re-enroll for another term when you return home. So has it really been 2 sim weeks since we last returned? Has time really gone by that fast? Am I really not keeping track that well? Oh my god, you guys. I'm over here saying that like, oh yeah, Anthony and Wyatt, they basically have to like deal with one another for like one more sim week before their term ends. And it looks like it actually ended, you guys. So, holy crap. So this is the graduation ceremony. Which is actually really cool. And so Kendall is actually on her way to Jeffrey's house party. What I want to do is we're going to go ahead and invite out Joey kind of like as a celebration. We're going to go to the Bolorama. Okay, so we are going to meet Jeffrey out there, and then Anthony. Okay, Anthony, don't read. So how about you go ahead and crash Jeffrey's party? So where is it? I don't think anyone is home quite yet, so go ahead and go home, Anthony. And as for Wyatt, we're not gonna do that. But I think after when, you know, after when Wyatt graduates, I think he's going to want to hang out with like some friends, and he's been taking a liking to Joey. So I think he just wants to hang out with Joey. And you guys, I think he's pretty relieved that he doesn't have to spend one more sim week with Anthony, especially with how Anthony's been kind of like acting towards him. So I think he's pretty relieved for that, and I think he's just excited just to get his life back in order. So let's go ahead and be friendly. Let's ask Joey about his day. And it looks like we're actually hungry, so let's go ahead and let's go eat here. Or you know what? We have to actually form a group, a derp. So let's form a group. No, we're not gonna do that. Come on, form a group. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, since Joey is a little bit hungry, we're gonna go ahead and eat here with group. I know that Wyatt is not hungry at all, but I think he sees that Joey is a little hungry, so he's gonna go ahead and just take him out to this burger place. And while they are eating, I'm gonna go ahead and check up on Wyatt. Or you know what? No, let's go ahead and check up on Kendall. And let's actually invite Wyatt out. So I'm gonna just make it seem like, you know, Kendall just sent a text to Anthony like, hey, like, you know, I heard that you just graduated. Like, I want to congratulate you guys. Well, I want to congratulate you if you're not doing anything. Like, just stop by because Jeffrey is throwing a party. So, you know, I would really like to see you here. That kind of stuff. And it looks like Eddie is here, and everyone is in their swimwear, which I really don't mind because it is springtime. So Kendall, go ahead and let's pour some juice. And Anthony, when you get here, go ahead and pour some juice as well. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. Okay, Anthony, pour some juice. Oh my god, this girl Cece is just messing her up. And Kendall, go ahead and let's do a friendly introduction to Eddie. Just be like, hey, like we heard a lot about you kind of thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and check up on Wyatt. And where is Joey? Come on, Joey. There you are. Let's go ahead and compliment personality.
Now what do you mean?
And let's go ahead and hold hands. You guys, they make such a cute couple. Make out with another sim, sure. They make such a cute couple. I think I'm gonna do it, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and have them have their first kiss. Oh my god. That is so cute. Go ahead and do a little shy kiss. Oh, that is so cute. I think he would really do a shy kiss because, you know, he's not really too entirely sure that Joey is into him like that. But we're gonna go ahead and go back to the Bolorama. And let's go ahead and go here with date. And it looks like we're gonna travel home, you guys. That went by so fast. Holy crap. You know, I thought we were gonna have a little bit of time, but I guess not. Oh my god. I really want Wyatt to, I really wanted him to at least like go out on a date before he went home, but you know, honestly, you guys, it's like he can go home and he can always like chat up Joey when he gets back home. So, oops. And that is my timer. Sorry if that was like all up in your guys' face. Okay, you guys, yeah, I don't know why we're not going home. That's so weird when the interaction said that we were gonna go home. Oh wait, there we go. Okay. So, although this phase of the adventure is at an end, there are many more to be had in Sims University. We're officially heading home, you guys. Oh my god. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward. I will be right back. Okay, you guys, we are officially back in Riverview and we are just on our way home. And that's so crazy that university went by so fast. It just practically flew. Like, holy crap. So now that they're heading home, I think Anthony and Wyatt, I think they're just a little bit more relieved that, you know, that they can actually go their separate ways now. So yeah, so we are on our way home. I actually cannot wait to be at home, you guys. It feels like we've been in university for so long. Okay, so we are back at home. Home sweet home, where we left a freaking mess. So I think with Anthony, the first thing that he's gonna do is he's gonna be like, okay, I think it's gonna be time for me to leave. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to go into real estate and we're going to go ahead and move within this neighborhood. You know, he's not going to waste any time at all. And Kendall, please clean this up. It is so gross. Okay, so it's going to be Anthony. We're still going to have Wyatt and Kendall as the active household, and we're just going to kick out Anthony. Just like that. We're gonna pretend that he found another place, you guys, and yeah, like it is what it is. Like, like I love Anthony. Don't get me wrong, but you know, they were basically still living together as a household because they couldn't move in the middle of university. So yeah, I think Anthony is just more excited just to get his life started. He is excited to get away. He's over here like, bye, kind of thing. Like, you know, we both knew what this was. Like, you know, I wasn't going to stay with you guys, you know, forever. So, bye, Anthony. Oh my god. Anthony is officially gone, you guys, and we are officially home from university. So we actually have 2 degrees to show for it. So we have a business degree as well as the technology degree from the 2 terms that we went to. As for Kendall, we have a fine art as well as a communications. And yeah, you guys, you know, university, it was a fun LP and everything, but I think this is going to be basically the last of the episode. I had a lot of fun. I really hope you guys enjoyed university, and you know, later down the line, I know that I'll probably do like a university 2.0. I mean, it's not going to, of course, have Wyatt and Kendall in it, but it's going to be just like maybe like a new version, you know, but that's like later down the line. So you guys, I just want to say thank you for the support for my channel as well as for the series, and I really do hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know it was kind of like all over the place, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave this off right here. So if you enjoyed that video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and talk to me in the comments, you guys, and I will go ahead and see you guys soon. Goodbye, you guys.